let's talk about how shopping portals work in the sense of, I think it helps to understand their model, their business model, in order to understand what it is you're getting. So the whole idea of a shopping portal is that they have a website. So, let's call it right now Nick's shopping portal. So I have a website and I have links to Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Best Buy and Lowe's. And so what happens is you click through one of my affiliate links. Let's say you want to buy something at Macy's. You click through a link at my site and you go to Macy's, but that purchase gets tracked. So Macy's pays me some small commission because I sent you to their website. I sent you to Macy's, essentially. And so then I share some of that commission with you. That's the way a shopping portal works. So when we're talking about shopping portals, we're talking about going to a site like Rakuten or American Airlines e-shopping and clicking through one of their links to go to the site that you ultimately want to buy from in order to earn some sort of a return. And you can earn return in cashback, you can earn it in miles or points in the various programs, because there are lots of different shopping portals. And the key is to understand here is that the way that tracking works. So you click through the link, go to the retailer website, and it tracks that click through. And so you want to make sure that you click through the portal before you're ready to make a purchase, and do it relatively soon after. Don't wait, like a day and assume that it's still going to work because you clicked through yesterday. You want to, make sure you click through relatively close to when you're ready to make a purchase so that nothing times out, because at some point it'll stop tracking that, right? So, there's some best practices to talk about with that, because I did a lot of reselling before I worked for Frequent Miler. So I've spent thousands on top of thousands through portals, and the vast majority of it is always tracked perfectly when I did my job right, when I did my end of it right. So may you run into a problem at some point, possibly, and then it's worth following up with the portal if you do. But for the most part, these things work. So don't get turned off if you have one that doesn't, and also know that it's not instantaneous, and that if you do have a problem, the whole business model here is that the portal has to earn their commission. So you have to make sure you're clicking through the link properly and checking out properly, because if they're not getting paid, you're not getting paid. So we'll talk more about best practices in a minute.
Most of these sites, especially the cashback ones, don't expect to see your money for about 3 months. That's a typical time frame. So it's not unusual for people to complain on our blog and comments saying, "Oh, that portal doesn't pay out forever," but that's typical. What's not typical is when they pay out right away, which you do see on some portals, usually like earning miles or something, where they'll pay out right away. You'll get those miles right away. But if something happens where they find out later that purchase wasn't a valid purchase based on whatever the rules were, they could actually pull those miles back out of your account.
And the reason that it takes so long for the cash back to post to your account is because if let's say you go and buy something at Macy's, you buy something really expensive that earns a whole bunch of cash back, and then Macy's will take a return for half of forever. So if you return that purchase, then obviously Macy's isn't going to pay the shopping portal, and they don't want to have paid you. And if they did pay you right away, there would be people that would take advantage of that and buy thousands of dollars worth of stuff, get the cash back, return it all, and run. So they have these rules. And so Macy's isn't going to pay them for 90 days or whatever it is, probably. And that's why you don't get paid until they get paid. So that's why it takes half of forever.
Let's say I found something at Home Depot I want to buy. What portal should I use?
Well, you want to go to cashbackmonitor.com. It's the best resource we've found anyway that updates daily and shows the cashback rates at a wide range of shopping portals. Cashback, miles and points, credit card programs, they list just about everything. So Cashback Monitor is a great tool. Now, even I've said in the past that they've missed a few portals, that there were some shopping portals that don't show up on Cashback Monitor. But for the most part, at some point, they've added the ones that I said in the past didn't show up there. So the vast majority of shopping portals do show up through Cashback Monitor these days. And the nice thing is that you could also set your own values there. So for instance, if you value American Airlines miles more than Delta miles, you can set values for the different types of rewards so that it'll sort the shopping portals based on the payouts that and how you value them. So it's a really quick, easy reference tool where you can see what everybody's paying out, and you can click right through to get to that shopping portal page where you need to be in order to earn your cash back.
Yeah, and it's important to note that those payout rates are not static. They change all the time for all the different portals, and Cashback Monitor actually lets you see the history of, any given store. What were the payout rates over time, which is really useful.
Sure.
And it also lets you set alerts. So if you're, waiting for the Dell.com to go back up to 10% back, then set up an alert and you'll get an email when that shows up, and it will eventually. So
very useful tool.
Great tool.
One thing to keep in mind when you use that is that if you're searching for Dell's a great example. In the search box at Cashback Monitor, just type in Dell and hit enter, because some portals will name it Dell Consumer, and others will name it Dell Home, and others might name it Dell Technologies. And so Cashback Monitor has multiple entries because, of course, they're getting their feed from all of those different portals. So with some stores, not very many, but with some stores, there might be more than one entry, and you want to look at all the rates from the various ones.
A similar thing with hotel brands. So if you're looking for a
IHG
IHG property, you might want to actually type in multiple different things. You might want to type in IHG, you might want to type in Intercontinental, and you might want to type in the specific brand that you're looking for, Kimpton or Holiday Inn, because all of those things might show up differently, and there might be different rates depending on which one you're going to.
Yeah, but that's going to be your easiest tool. Rather than having to go to 6 or 8 or 10 different shopping portals and see who's got the best payout, that'll be a really good tool for you to use. That simplifies the process significantly. I use it just about every day.
What it won't do is tell you about special rates that portals offer just for you or in different ways. And what I mean by that is like Rakuten, which is one of my favorite shopping portals. It sometimes, not always, shows better rates through their mobile app than through the desktop window. And I think what Cashback Monitor shows you would be their desktop rates. It'll also sometimes show you different rates depending on who you are, like even on the desktop. So, for example, sometimes they have
know
these,
who
like,
I am.
Yeah, sometimes they have these like special like 2x or 3x rewards days, and depending on your login, you may be targeted for higher rewards. And that's the type of thing that Cashback Monitor is not going to catch. And I don't even know how it would if it tried.
Wouldn't be possible. And also, they usually refresh the rates once a day. During the Black Friday, Cyber Monday period, I think that they do sometimes refresh more than one time in a day. But it's worth noting that portal rates for most portals change overnight around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning or so Eastern time. It varies a little bit from one portal to another. But during the holiday shopping period, we do sometimes see them respond to each other and change rates during the middle of the day. So it can sometimes be worth checking your 2 or 3 favorite portals to see if the rate has changed.